Okay, I'm ready now. Oh my god, that was a little rough. Good day, everyone. My apologies for starting off late. You would not believe the reason why. And it's nothing all that spectacular or anything. Just as you guys know, I play Master Duel in my off time quite a bit, and I was playtesting a new variation of my personal deck that I had been putting together for a while now. And I was using one of my solo modes, or a solo mode that I typically play with. And this particular duel lasted 19 turns because this stupid bot refused to let me win and die, so I wound up being late. And I just would not surrender or anything. I got so fed up with its bullshit. I was like, I'm beating you. You are not gonna get me to surrender like this. So yeah, that's why I'm late. But thankfully, we're just building a level, so we're not doing anything more stressful. I mean, building can be a little stressful because it's like one of those things where it's like you want to keep things even, and then things are not even, and you just get a little annoyed, and it just gets really annoyed. But we're just gonna take it easy. We're just gonna relax. We're gonna have ourselves a good time. So yeah, let's get right to it. How's it going? Heather Flanagan and Catching Stars on the regular stream, and Flipside Forest on the short side. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get started. All right. So as I previously stated, we're just building levels. So no levels because I'm doing an entire build for the whole month up to the collab that I'm doing with the Thunder Pals, which will be taking place on the 20th. So that'll be fun to do. So here's what we're working with for this challenge, or for this build that we got going on. The requirement for this build, as per recommendation, the rules of the Thunder Pals collab, is the required elements are Lakitus. You have to have Lakitus used in some meaningful way, and that element has to be used intentionally. Otherwise, gotta be creative, fair, respectful, mixed, and expert or lower difficulty, which is generally what we try to go for. But yeah, so what I'm thinking we'll do, I need an excuse to play this again after I became a millionaire in Animal Crossing. Hey, bro, you don't need an excuse to play Mario Maker. You just do it. Okay, so what I'm thinking we do here, because I like making things into like a bit of a story. The story will be Lakitus are running rampant and dropping all sorts of things, like an entire infestation of plants. I guess that would be more like vegetation or something like that. Anyway, Lakitus are throwing around a bunch of plants in this section. And the goal being is that you have to kill all the Lakitus. The clear condition will be kill all the Lakitus. So in this area, you have to. There'll be a few plants around, but there'll also be Lakitus around to throw a bunch of plants to make things a little bit difficult. And you have to kill each one of them. Or you have to kill a certain amount. I haven't decided on that yet, but you have to kill Lakitus. And then we'll have a door. There'll be just a regular door here to allow you to pass. And once you get through that, then you go into this room, or this area, I guess. And then you defeated most of the Lakitus that are causing the infestation. Would it be an infestation or would it be a vegetation? Infestation, vegetation. Anyway, so what you got in this room is the background is a little more. This is supposed to be like dried up plants and roots. So like you're already making progress, killing a lot of the stuff in this in the area. This is like a progression type thing, progressional story. You'll have to kill Lakitus in here again, and they're going to keep throwing plants. But in this area, there will also be moles popping out to try to stop you as well. Oh, I need to fix this area as well. I need to, wait, wasn't there something I wanted to do with this? I mean, I could make like another wall. It could be like a break room maybe before you go into the final area. Could you do a troll level? I'm not particularly good at making troll levels. Plus, I am not really a fan of troll levels, so I'm not really into that. All right, so I think this will be like a small little break area before the final boss area, which you can pop, or it could be a pipe. Yeah, make that a pipe, because I think I want to do a pipe pop out here, so that way you can't just run back. Pipe, and then you gotta kill Bowser, and he has the key, and that is your only way of getting out of this room, is to kill Bowser. So even though the requirements necessary to kill him are going to be the Lakitus, you have to fight Bowser, kill him, and get the key, get out, and then get the flag. Easy enough, right? Well, there's one other thing that I kind of want to do, which is probably going to take a while for me to figure out. Yeah, I need to make this a lot bigger. This area here being a cage match. How's this? Nope, I need a lot more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 is required. That. Almost 2 more, yeah. Alright, this should be a good cutoff amount, I think. Okay, you can still see the end. Okay, one more. One more and that'll be enough. This is gonna be a little weird, but yeah. Alright, that works. So however long is this, I need to fix. I need to also do on the other side and make that work as well, so yeah. What if the Lakitus threw bombs and you made it so that you had to be small? Like, I'm assuming you mean small, like, the regular size without using a super mushroom. Well, again, I'm trying to... I like doing little story elements with when I build levels. I want to, like, the piranha plants to, like, have a bunch of giant, or, like, be able to throw piranha plants and, like, you know, make an entire infestation of plants. That's where my vision is at right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I need... I think I'll move this over, actually. I wonder if I can grab all this. I can, maybe. Ooh, perfect. Okay, so just shift this over by 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should work, right? And I just have to... This will be the same dimensions that I wanted to be at if I were to go back and set it over. Yeah. What if it's fire plants? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I think some will be fire. Others will be regular. Go. Oh yeah, and I gotta move Bowser over as well. You guys gotta move over as well. Actually, maybe it'd be better if I just leave the door down here. It might get that ridiculous to try to get to it. Or some of them throw plants and others throw bombs, so it's some lucky to help you save the forest. It's an interesting idea, actually. I keep that in the back burner of my mind. Putting you here wouldn't destroy anything, right? No, just a door. Why would it destroy it? What I've had, just to make things interesting, because this will be the final room that you'll need to do. Yeah, should I make That's a little lower, maybe. I think making it just a little might limit how many of the key twos I'll be able to use, but it's fine. There we go. Okay. So if it's this low, then I should probably stay more focused on, like... Am I gonna need these platforms at that point? Because there's not much in terms of traversal. It'll also make a pretty good boss fight. Maybe. I actually have these Lakitu set up to throw something different other than fire, other than plants. You know, just in case somebody is in a situation where they're stuck in the small form and they have no fire flower or anything to hurt Bowser. These guys are carrying Mecha Koopas, so they could just hit them and toss them to Bowser. It'd take a while, but it would definitely still work. Just gotta be careful about where they fall. Which makes me wonder, like, how many of these, how many of these Lakitus should I put in here to make it so that it's not going to be difficult? Ooh, actually, what I could do... How far can you extend? You can go 3 minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maximum. Okay. I think I got an interesting idea. I think 5 is good. Well, we'll see. Yeah, just do 3 of these. That should work. Well, I also need to figure out how long I'm going to make these. Okay, so that makes that. So, here's what I'm thinking. These platforms will just go left and right and left and right, and the Lakitus can just... The Lakitus can throw the things. Throw their Mecha Koopas, and they'll slip through the cracks. So that way, you're not surprised attack, or you're less likely to get a surprise attack from a Mecha Koopa being thrown up top. And you'll also have some fall down, and if you need it, toss it. My only concern is that it shouldn't do this, but I'm worried Bowser might accidentally just, you know, jump up if he jumps up there, then it's going to be very difficult to actually hurt him. Yeah. So maybe I need to make these a little higher. How high would I need it to make it work? Did I do it? I think I got it, actually. Yeah. Okay, so he shouldn't be able to get stuck up there, I don't think, if I do it this high. Let's try it. I'm just gonna dodge. I want him to do like a mega jump. And it's working, kinda. Ooh. Okay, he can't even reach up top. Alright, that works, that works, that works. Why don't you put one way so that you can't step on the Lakitus, but they still throw stuff? Well, I want to do well, I kind of want to keep, like, some... You can't really move... The one-steps don't really shift back and forth like the platforms. And I think it would make it a bit more of a challenge if they kind of just drop through at any point, so you have to kind of keep aware of where the platforms are at all times, or if you have or if there's any space that could potentially fall down on you. That's my thought process. Because otherwise, if it's just one way, they're all just gonna funnel into the same spot, and you could kind of predict that. I wanna make some level of challenge. Although, there's also... Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be that big of a difference. How far is that? How far would this one go out if I were to move it like this? 3 spaces, okay. I mean, that's not that big of a deal. But maybe just to keep things interesting. Or is this too wide? Are these too big of a gap? Maybe. This one's not right. There we go. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This might be a bit too much. Twisted, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Can't stay since I'm playing Smash with someone I'd rather not name, but figured I'd pop in. Alright, cool. Well, you make the one-ways downwards so that the stuff just falls while the players can't reach Lakitus. Oh, so they'd be going this way, not... I thought you meant, like, this way. I mean... But then the problem is it becomes, like, you gotta be watching the entire time. You okay? You sound depressed. No, I'm fine. Just more annoyed than anything. Not by what's going on, just like, well, you know. I don't think you can really get up there all that well to I don't think you can actually get up on the platforms. Oh. Oh, what? Yeah. I don't think you can actually reach that platforms, to be honest. Oop. Hang on. I didn't even check. Yeah, try this. Oh, they're both the same. Okay, this is fine. This is perfect. This is perfect right here. Something I said? Just something you mentioned. You know. You know how I feel about him. You can by doing a Mecha Koopa jump. Is that the thing where you... Is it similar to a shell jump where you throw a shell and then just jump up like that? Jump upwards? Yeah, I don't, That's more of an expert level, and it's not really required for this sort of thing. Well, I suppose I could put some... You can't really put things on top, though. Or you can't put things on the same layer as the other thing. So if I try doing this, it probably isn't going to work, right? Never mind, it does. Okay. In that case, let's do this. There. Gives us a little flexibility, and it also creates like various pathways for them to funnel in. So it's a little bit of everything. So now the only way Lakitus can't be... So now these Lakitus can't be killed. And you can use the things to hurt Bowser with it if you did not get a power-up. And the key will be required to bust through the door. So that works out nicely, actually. I thought you couldn't put two objects on the same square for some reason. I'm glad that's not the case. Okay, I'm gonna put some more Lakitus up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's a little slightly uneven. That's gonna really annoy me. Give me a second, I need to do some math. Okay, I've got 30 squares. 4 is not gonna work. 5 would. So that's 6 squares apiece. And I just gotta figure out how to evenly distribute them. Possibly. Let's see if this works. 1, 2, 3. And then I can just go from there. Okay, yep, that's not gonna work. Filler? How does filler work? Some things are like that, like pipes in this game. Apparently Nintendo didn't like you being able to make one-way pipes and making you be able to go through a pipe backwards like you could in Mario Maker 1. I see. This is not panning out the way I wanted to. This is gonna mess with my... Oh. I don't know what the hell happened there. Yeah, that just brings me back to this. Do I need to add another one, or do I need to... How do I evenly distribute my Lakitus? Okay. Maybe take out one. See if that evens things out. How is that still 6? It's 30 even. How am I not? Maybe I should add 2 more. There's gonna be a lot of Mega Koopas falling if that's the case. I'll figure this out though. That's not working. That's 3. Yeah, I don't need to do this for 4. Well, that just looks terrible. Oh my god. How is it? This is 30. 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. How is this completely uneven, like, all around? Alright. Maybe just think outside the box. This is really starting to hurt my head. I remember making troll levels in Mario Maker 1 where you'd think you go through a pipe and you were supposed to go through it backwards so people would die trying to get into the pipe the wrong way. Oh. technically it's even right now. So maybe I'll just leave it like this. Now you really gotta pay attention to where everything's at. Like that, otherwise you die. Shit, I literally just ran right into that. I forget how many hits it takes to kill this guy. Oh, that is a lot. Okay. Maybe 4 is a bit too much. Because they could really pile up, and if you're not, like, chucking those things, you're gonna get killed. That's good enough. If I remember correctly, it takes 16 hits. What if you do spiny shells? Well, if it's spiny shells, and if you're small, you wouldn't be able to pick them up. So you'd just be kind of stuck. Okay, maybe I just suck. Come on. Oh my god. How am I... This is supposed to be like... This isn't even supposed to be that hard. Like, I know I just said you gotta pay attention, but like... Okay, you just decided to hover in the air like a cheapskate. I spun. I pressed the button to spin. You did not spin. Let's see. Come on, I cannot be this bad. Okay, this is... The Koopas are not working, or the Mecha Koopas are not working. I need a different way to kill Bowser, I guess. Otherwise, I'm just never gonna pass. What the... Maybe if he wasn't so large, I could deal with this. Alright, you're normal sized. Come on, man. I'm not even trying to fuck up. It's just happening that way. Try to do it the way you want, and then the way that you want it is fucking you in the asshole, so you gotta switch it. Just fan-fucking-tastic. I try setting a challenge for myself, or well, set a challenge that I think I can do, and then that doesn't pan out that way, and then it all just goes to shit, and then I look like an idiot. You probably get away with large size. What is it about Mecha Koopas that makes it so much different? Like, I wanted Mecha Koopas for it to be reminiscent of, like, Super Mario World. But for whatever reason, Mecha Koopas just makes things infinitely more harder than necessary. I am not this bad. Stop lying to me, game. Are you kidding me? This is a bunch of bullshit! Oh my fucking god! Stop dying! My own level is pissing me off. Why? Just do this. Show that it's possible, and let's move on with our fucking lives. I got other things I want to do. Oh my... What the frick? No! Come on! This is really pissing me off. I intend on putting, like, power-ups in this stage. So if you get through it with that, then this boss will be easy. The Koopas and such are just a precaution. Oh my god, why? Why do you just exist in that one moment to fuck me up? This is really pissing me off. Like, this shouldn't even be that hard. Oh my god, I'm not this bad. I am not this bad. This game is stupid. I'm getting... One it is! Because you like being a fucking asshole. You already wasted enough of my time. I don't care if this makes it too easy at this point. It's like, I don't care. Like, this should not be happening like this. I am good at Mario. This game is being a fucking asshole. First, you had to jump right then and there, like a fucking prick. Oh my god! Stop! Just fucking stop! Just need him to hit and die. Oh, I actually got... No, don't die! Thank fucking Christ. Alright. Okay. This is doable. I don't care if it doesn't look like there's much effort put into it. This is really the amount of bullshit I'm gonna put up with. 2 with large Bowser. No, fuck that. I'm not dealing with that shit. Okay, that's done finally. Which means we can decide what to do with the rest of this level. Fill this up. I'm actually gonna need could make an option to do what you originally going to do with the boss fight. What, with the platforms? Well... Or with the... Or what? With the Mecha Koopas? Well, the Mecha Koopas just aren't good. Like, they're annoying to deal with. So... I'm choosing to ignore that. I'm choosing to officially ignore the Mecha Koopas. Oh, this actually stays like that? Oh, it must be the... it must be the solo... Or it must be the... whatchamacallits, the... Okay, well this actually works out. I thought I was gonna have to do this a bit differently. Oh, we're getting rated! What's up? What's up, Yasher? Good to see ya. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Let's welcome in the Raiders. Welcome, me, Asher. My bot's still refusing to work on regular streaming side, but you can drop a link to the channel in your chat if you want. Says I was streaming Minecraft. Well, that's good. That's good. With the platforms and plants as a hard option to the boss fight. I'll think about that later. Tom, I watched a movie on Saturday. Oh, nice. What movie? Oh, I just realized we hit the 1 hour mark, so I'm gonna have to do a quick ad break. So hold that thought, guys, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Hey, welcome back, Twisted. And welcome, Blue Hedgehog Man. How you doing, bro? Watched a movie on Saturday. What was the movie? The Amazing Digital Circus, The Last Act. Oh. I have not watched The Amazing Digital Circus. I have no idea what it's about. To be honest, I thought Amazing Digital Circus was the same as was from Poppy's Playtime Adventure or something like that, or was at least part of the same universe or something like that. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, so Lakitus, dropping plants in this area. This is the one where I want to do, like, where I want to have a bunch of different platforms scattered about. And then you have to, like, fight the falling piranhas being thrown. But I also want to, like, set up, like, a little bit of ground as well. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. I'll probably just... What sort of terrain do we have available? I can't use this because that's going to get rid of the semi-solid platform that I already have. Mushroom platform would be pretty good. And it'll also work for the fungal theme. No, they're not. Yeah, I figured as much. Gentle, steep, gentle, steep, gentle, steep. Or I could just do like a bridge. Excuse me.
Oops. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I could try doing it like this, but I don't think that's gonna work out too well.
I'd have to remove this. I'd have to remove this background if I want to make like any ground advancements. Can I put not that? Can I put a bridge in? No. Okay, so I can't do any platform advancements until I remove my these things. Okay, I just have to remember to put them back once I finish them, I think. I have to go. Alright, see ya, Asher. Thank you for stopping by. Once again, Asher, if you want to drop your link in to your channel in the chat, you're more than welcome to, so people can go check you out. Alright, I'm just gonna try this first, make sure. Okay, we'll work like that. Okay. Let's start section by section and determine how we want this to look. To start, I guess. To be honest, both franchises aren't interesting to me. I want bloodshed, not some wholesome stick. I'm pretty sure Poppy's Playtime is not wholesome in the slightest. thing.
That should be a better idea to set up a block system, I think. This is how it typically looks, isn't it? Yeah, I think so.
What does your shirt say? Oh, it's my, well, this is really faded out because I've worn this for so long. It's my, I'm golden as a hash brown t-shirt. And it's supposed to be an actual hash brown. There's my face on it. Like, there's an actual, emoji, what is it? What are they called? Emote. There's a particular emote for members of this channel. That's my face on a hash brown. Because one of my phrases I used to say a lot was, I'm golden as a hash brown. I don't really get to say that often anymore. But yeah, this one's like super faded.
Oh yeah, this is how that starts. So therefore, yeah, that works. I'm gonna move. I think I'm gonna move this a little higher.
Oh. I hadn't met you yet, so I wouldn't have known about that phrase you created. Yeah, no, that's fair. Oh, I got raided by Pixela. No, wow! Jesus Christ! I say the wrong name as people are coming in. Wow, I am the worst. I am literally the worst! I am so sorry. I'm getting raided by Pika X Gal. Yeesh. Holy shit, that is embarrassing. I am so sorry. Well, come on in, Raiders. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining us on this fine Monday. Pixela, is Pika that similar? Kind of. They both start with P-I and they end with A. It's kind of... Ugh. Yeah, I suck. Welcome, Mod P, Kevy Joe, Pika X Gal. Welcome to the stream. We also got Mario Fan and Richard. How you guys doing? Mario Golf Super Rush is what you guys were doing. Yes, I actually did see that. I got notified that that was a thing that was going on. Long Days, welcome on the raid as well. Pika, if you want to drop the link to your channel in the chat, feel free to do so. Because my bot has decided it wants to permastay over on the Shorts channel. And it never comes back. I mean, it could if I were to end the stream, but yeah. Oh, Tox Terror Futabas? I hope I'm saying that right. Also coming in on the Pika raid. Over on the Shorts channel for some reason. Interesting. How are you doing? Hope all is well. I just noticed your raid screen has one of Donkey Kong's poses from 64. Also, do you plan to stream that game now that it's been out on it and Nintendo Switch Online? I would, except I've already played it before and I've beaten it. So I didn't really see any point. Unless I were to do like a re-series, I don't see myself picking it up again. But yes, I have played it before. You're good. I had to change a hashtag because Pika is now spam, apparently. Oh, is it? Huh. Interesting. I'll be sure to... Oh, Jesus. What the hell? Sorry, guys. Something just caught my attention. Hang on. Gotcha. Oh. Well, there goes that thing. I just saw an ant crawling on my wall. Ugh, gross. I thought I got rid of all the ants, like, years ago. Maybe it's been getting away from all the spiders that have been crawling around my place. Anyway, okay, well... To say the least, maybe you and I could cover the multiplayer mode in DK64 together. Ooh! Ah, that's an awesome idea. I haven't played the multiplayer mode in so long, but I remember playing it with a friend of mine who did have it, and it was so much fun. How's Mario Maker 2? Oh, it's going okay, I guess. I've just been struggling to come up with, like, some terrain. I have an idea of how I want it put together, but actually meshing it is, like, the difficult part. Like, it's been a bit of a chore trying to figure it out. God, he knows I'm outside his window. What are you the one sending insects and arachnids into my house? Is this too high, maybe? Is this too much room? I mean, it's a big area to go through. Griffin, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Yeah, we're just well, I'm trying to figure out how I want this terrain to look. At least you're still playing the game and you'll get the hang of the creation. Yeah, I've made several levels in the past, but they've usually have had some sort of structure. Like, I like keeping things in a bit of a structural manner. But, like, it's this first bit trying to make is, like, really difficult. I'm an agent of chaos. Okay, Joker. I recently started watching clips from Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, and man, does that movie still hold up to this day? those movies, I guess, that trilogy holds up to this day. How are you? Doing all right. Again, just trying to figure things out, trying to put things together. Yeah, actually there was one clip from Dark Knight Rises that I watched. It had a particular quote that first time I kind of watched it, I didn't quite understand it all that well. I mean, there was probably a lot of things I don't think people understood in Dark Knight Rises when they first watched it, because it was a little confusing at first, but once you like pick it apart, it's like there's underlying nuances that makes Rises so good. Not that Rises wasn't good, but it was. I think at first most people would say like Rises was the weakest of the Dark Knight trilogy. I didn't think so, but I think most people thought that way. But yeah, but there was one quote that I recently heard again, and then I think I finally understand it, because I've been sort of experiencing the same thing myself in recent years. It's the scene where Officer Blake meets Bruce Wayne at his manor, and he's like trying to, and he's talking to Bruce how like the Commissioner Gordon had recently just encountered Bane in his underground hideaway, and everybody thinks he's crazy. He's like, he needs like and he's saying like the Batman needs to come back and all that. Anyway, Blake has this particular quote has this quote that he says to Batman, and it goes a little something like this: "Not many people know what it's like to be angry, you know, in your bones. I mean, they understand. Everyone understands. For a time. But then they expect the angry little kid to do something that he knows he simply can't do. Move on. So after a while, they stop understanding." I learned a little too late that you gotta hide the anger. Gotta bury it. Practice smiling in a mirror. It's like putting on a mask. There's more to it than that, but it's like there's more nuances to that quote, but that's the stuff that sticks out to me, because as someone who's been struggling with anger issues, I've been struggling with anger issues like for pretty much my whole life. More so recently. But yeah, it was just hearing that quote kind of made me go, huh. Now it all makes sense to me. Anyway, we were talking about it, and I just kind of wanted to get that out there. Maybe some of you guys can relate. Just throwing that out there. Yes, I am indeed Joker. I steal hearts and cause you to rage in Smash Bros. Wrong Joker. Yes, I remember that. I'm into DC/Marvel stuff. Nice. I haven't watched a Marvel movie in so long. Last Marvel movie I saw, I think, was either Spider-Man No Way Home or Ant-Man Quantumania. One of those. And there's still like a bunch of other stuff that I haven't been able to see. Anger issues. I've been there before. So relatable. Yeah. It's hard for me to just not be angry sometimes. Yes, we do, Tom. It's not easy, but everything I see comics and TV, and seeing quotes resonates with us. They really do. Like, art has a way of imitating life. And I think that's why a lot of people have hung on to watching superhero shows, or like literally any fantasy or sci-fi, or just, you know, the types of genres and shows that are just like so larger than life, to just be able to tackle any sort of problem that comes your way. It's like, it really is like that, really inspiring stuff, which is, and because it's like so, it feels so big, it just kind of sticks with you, so you kind of like, so you resonate with it like even more. And when they have like a big story to tell, or like lessons to teach you, it's like, that's what makes it even better, I feel like. Hey, what's up, Zach Carmon? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Anyway, this thought process just kind of popped into my head, and I wanted to get that out there. Okay, that. Yeah, I guess that's fine there. Yeah, so that's that. You can get up there relatively easily, right? Just do a long jump, yeah. I'm excited for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. Oh, is there another Nintendo Direct up? I honestly didn't know. Well, I don't really keep track of like Nintendo Directs or any gaming news. I have a bit of an issue with just news in general. Like, I just never get interested in actually watching any of it. Okay, so what if I were to create... Ooh. I have one idea that might be interesting. But I want to utilize this space as well, so I think I've got another idea. Where's the platform? Where's the platform? No. Where are you? There you are. Lift. Whatever it's called. So I just have like a bunch of platforms just up top. Well, no, that might get in the way of the Lakitus. Just a few platforms for like this section should be fine, I think. It's impossible to never being prone to anger issues. Happens to the best of us at least once in our lives. Thank you for sharing your POV to us, Tom. I respect you for that. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. And I actually have decided to start taking a bit more action into resolving it. Like, I have been thinking about going back to therapy. I went to therapy. Hey, what's up, Rebecca? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. I was in therapy almost a year ago, I think. It's been a while. Like, it was either a year or less than a year since my last therapy session that I did. I thought I was fine because I'm not going to get into any details, but I had a certain situation where I was in a really bad place with my anger, and I felt the only way I could get better was to distance myself from a certain person that I had felt had been causing me so much anger. Well, again, without going into detail, it hasn't worked out all that well. And it's caused a lot of turmoil, and it's been very difficult to deal with sometimes. Especially if I'm like by myself and my mind just sort of... When I'm by myself and I'm like not focused on anything, my mind tends to just go to places like, just like, you know, literally just thinking of anything and everything, even if it's something I don't want to think about. So yeah, it's been a little... So a lot of the stuff that I don't want to think about from that particular part of my life has just been coming back a lot. It's been surfacing a lot, and I'm just like, okay, I really need to address this problem. So yeah, I'm gonna be going back to therapy. I would like to do it soon-ish, but the only other issue is that I actually have a vacation planned with my mother and I. We're actually going to Japan again for vacation in next month, actually. Just over a month in time. I'll be going to the other side of the world. It'll be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. But I feel like if I start doing a therapy session sooner, then I'm going to miss out on a lot of that when I go there. When I go to Japan. So I think when I get back from Japan, then I could start looking into getting into therapy. But I don't know. There's also the thought process that if I hold it off, then it's going to get worse or something like that. I don't know. There's like pros and cons that are constantly racing in my head, and I'm trying to figure out which is the best way to take care of, you know, to be able to take care of my mental health. Understandable, and sorry to hear that. Therapy does help. So does a support group of good friends. Oh yeah, and I've got a lot of friends. I do wish, well, I have there's one particular person that I've known for a very long time who has been very helpful, but I also would like to branch out to other friends as well. My only issue with that is that I don't want to constantly be bothering people with my problems all the time, so most of the time I kind of just keep it to myself. And yeah, I don't know, it's a bit weird it's a bit weird, my thought process sometimes. A little sad, but doing okay so far. Aw, well, sorry to hear you're not feeling too good, Rebecca. Anything you want to talk about? We're always here to help out if you ever need it. Japan? Yeah. This is something that's been planned for a while. I'm going to be going there for 2 weeks, which is like, yeah, Japan's been like a dream destination that I've been wanting to go to ever since I went. One of my original dream destinations to ever go to was New York City. And I have been there before. I actually made a whole vlog on my channel about it. It was very fun. And then once I finished that, I was like, what's the next place I would want to go to? And I thought, Japan. And I told my mother this, and she was like, all right, you could probably set something up. And so it was kind of a big surprise that she had this whole thing planned out for us. And I was like, great, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, you do you. Mm-hmm. Mental health is important nowadays. It really is. It's never a bother for true friends. Yeah, that's true. Although, the only other issue is that sometimes it's a little hard to tell who your true friends are, especially. Okay, I said I didn't want to go into details, but the person I distanced myself with was someone that I considered a really good friend. Like, someone that I had trusted for a very long time, and they were treating me in a way that I couldn't stand anymore. So, just for a little bit of context, there you go. So yeah, it's been a little difficult. Yes, true that, Tom. Yeah. I wish it was a little easier to, like, be able to be a bit more trusting, but again, it's like, it's hard. It's very hard, especially when you meet people. I mean, to be fair, this isn't the first person who I was friends with, and then they turned out to be, they turned out to be different from the way I perceived them. I had people, I've had a few people like that here on YouTube that I met. But yeah, something about this particular person that I had to cut out in my life, this one really hurt me the most. Honestly, out of all the people that I've had to cut out of my life, I never expected that person would be the one to get. I never thought I would be cutting that person out of my life. Yeah, I know, it's hard to trust. It really is. But I'm gonna try to get a little better, little by little. Hopefully I can. I mean, it's not that I don't trust people. Just believe it or not, I was worse when I was younger. I'm playing Mario Deluxe now. I'm assuming you mean Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Awesome game. Welcome, Oreos. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, I was actually worse than when I was a child, in like pretty much all aspects. Like, completely unable to trust people. Like, I was scared to, like, interact with anyone. And it was very difficult to, like, actually, you know what? No, I actually don't want to. Put this over here. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and I'm trying to talk and play at the same time because I'm just like I'm trying to make something happen, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm not actually doing anything. Not that I don't like talking, obviously. Like, I enjoy having conversations and such. It's just like, I have a goal. I'm trying to make that goal. But yeah. And my rage was like so much worse, if you could believe it. It's like, you know how, like, when people scream and yell, it really hurts. I mean, what am I trying to say? Nowadays, if I get angry, like, it will hurt my throat just like it would anyone else. When I was a kid, I, for whatever reason, had no such conditions. I could scream as much as I want and would never feel sore in the throat, like, at all. This is a dangerous restriction not to have. Well, not that sore throat would ever stop me from getting angry if I ever felt angry, but like still, it's just, it was bad. It was really bad. But yeah, over time, it's really, I really tried my best to try to move past everything that had happened to get me like this. But I don't know, it's like, it unfortunately those same fears and frustrations and like everything, it's kind of just reared its ugly head again, and I hate it. Where am I gonna put you? Here should be good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good. This will be good enough. Anyway, I don't know if any of this is making any sense. Like, I feel like I'm just sort of rambling. Rambling and not really making much progress in either like the story I'm trying to say or like the actual thing that I'm trying to do. I don't know. Anyway, enough about me. Let's see if I could play like a platform. What do I want to do? Do I want to? I'm thinking about like making a bit of a hill, and just like. Well, how high would I need to make this is the question. How much space do I have? Almost. Ooh, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Well, that's also assuming I can actually get to the height that I want. Oh, that's not bad. I'm worried if I make like a steep slope, it's gonna go way past where I want it. I guess I won't know until I actually try it. Oh, this is as high as it goes. I think I can make something work out of this, actually. Okay. But yeah. Anyways, what else is new with you guys? Or as I say, what is new in the life of you? Should I do the other side? Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, give me how do I make it reversible? Oh, that is ugly. Can we move that? Pick that up. Yeah, okay. Maybe I need to Maybe I gotta do this a bit differently. Okay, got it. Yikes. Got it! Give me some ground. Buddy. Okay. Then, let's try... I didn't think we could do it like that. No, but I had something else in mind. There we go. Now it looks more hilly. Yep. That's exactly what I said. Okay, you're facing the wrong way. Okay. How did I do this before? It's like... It's just not quite fitting. Doesn't quite fit. That's... Yep. Wait. Oh, is it gonna... Oh, that's just... How did I get this to connect then? Oh, oops. Didn't mean for that to happen. Oh. Oh, that kind of worked. Try this. This is what I was saying about my... Trying to get it exactly where I want it to. It's just such an annoying process because I have to try to figure out close enough. Nice. Nice. That looks perfect. And then, when I copy it over into the next section, we'll have a lot of moles popping out of there. Wait. That looks good, right? It doesn't look uneven. Or is it just my imagination? It's so annoying, like trying to get things to look the way you want it to, only to like step back and look at something and it's like, oh wait, is that how that's supposed to look? Especially if you're someone like me who likes to try to keep everything even. No, that's not what I wanted. If you're like me, trying to keep things even in this game can be a real pain. Really, you just want things to look a certain way, and if they're not looking a certain way, it just really get you right here. Get you right here. I think this is correct, though. I think this is the way I want it to. Thank God there's an undo button. Yeah, I think that's supposed to look like that. For some reason in my mind, one of these little corners is just slightly higher than the other, even though they meet in the same spot. Or the same height, at the same spot, you know? It's just like... It's fine. It works. Okay. Now that that's done, just gotta... probably get some more platforms on the key twos to make this work. I got an itch in my ear. Ah! I don't like it. What the heck? How? It's almost been 2 hours. I got 9 minutes before I hit the 2-hour mark. How did that happen? All the talking that I've been doing. Time flies when you're having fun. Time also flies when you're able to express to your friends and be able to get serious and have a good conversation. That's how that works, right? That works. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. There we go. Yeah, that works. And then we'll put one of these. Put one of you like key twos around here-ish. Okay, that worked. Yeah, it's fine. It's not perfectly even, but it should be fine regardless. And maybe you can jump over to that one. This looks good, right? And that just leaves me with this one other section to do with however I want. Oh, I also need to put in other enemies in here. Put like wigglers and, well, the plants are the biggest. The plants are the biggest thing that I'm trying to put in this level. See, what I'm trying to do is create, because I like doing little, if I can, I like doing little stories with the levels that I do. And the story for this is Bowser, with the help of all of his Lakitu partners, is to create a giant plant infestation all over the Mushroom Kingdom. Which now that I say that out loud is the plot for Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Whatever, I'm still going with it. I like how it looks like. Yeah, it's starting to come together a little nicely. It's just I've got all this. I've got this whole area to work on. And then I got this other area. This section is going to be like how it looks after you've killed all the Lakitus, because this level is going to have a requirement that you have to kill you have to kill a certain number of Lakitus in order to complete the level. But this is going to be like the area where they get weaker, so I think I'm going to make it the same, or I could make it a little bit different. Hard to say. Like, I can make it a little different, and then... But it'll still be like, you gotta kill Lakitus and just, like, stop the infestation of plants. And then, you got this neat little boss battle area with Bowser. And a singular Lakitu, because as I've learned, putting any more than one Lakitu throwing stuff at you is really, 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 really annoying. Anyway, so you gotta beat Bowser. And you can't see it, you can barely see it, but there's a door behind his butt. And he has the key, so you have to kill him in order to pass the door. And then, grab the flag, and then you're done. That's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. But again, it's just like assembling everything that is the difficult part. I just had a thought. Okay. All right. Hold on. Well, first let me do... Wait, do I want to put any blocks here? Yeah, I think I want to put... And this one will have... Actually, it would be better to put Fire Flower in... No, maybe I should make Fire Flower... I don't know. I don't know if I want to make it secret. Yeah, it should be fine there. Oh yeah, and then I can just put wigglers along the ground. I could put Goombas. I could put a whole bunch of different enemies down here as well. What would really be really douchebaggy is to put like a spike and just have them like roll the spike balls all the way down. No one would be expecting that the first time, but no, I'm not gonna do that. That's too mean. Okay, I'm just about reached the 2-hour mark, which means we're gonna be wrapping up stream soon. I need to figure something out though, because I thought I was gonna make a little more progress. I thought I was gonna be making a lot of progress with the level making. But I think I might have to build this level in my off time, just so I can be prepared for the collab that I'm doing for this level, which again is happening on the 20th of this month. It's another Thunderpals collab that I'm doing. So yeah, I'm only gonna have one other stream to work on this before I have to have it ready for the Thunderpals collab. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this level in my off time, and like do a little more work with it, and then come next week I should be able to have it ready to test and to try it out. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Yep, and we reached the 2-hour mark, so yeah, so that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna call it here, guys. Thank you all so much for coming on out. Hope you all enjoyed your time here. Let's give thanks to the people who made this stream the best stream possible. Where is stupid sticky notes? There we go. All right, shout out to me, Asher, and Pika XGal for their awesome raids. If my mods could grab a link to both their channels, did Asher ever put his link in? I don't think I ever saw it. No, he didn't. Okay, you know what? I'll do it myself. See, this is why I have a bot to do this. Or I don't know why my bot is just strictly working just strictly on the shorts channel. Makes no sense. I mean, maybe it does make sense, but I was under the impression that my bot would be able to do both channels if they were live. But no, it's not. So this is something I'm not really sure how to circumvent, which is kind of annoying. Okay. So here is the first link is me, Asher's channel. I guess while I'm at it, I'll grab Pika's channel link again. In hindsight, I probably should have named these. Damn it. See, this is why I need a bot. I can't handle this. I wonder if there's a duel add-on to put on my streamer bot. That way it actually goes to both. I don't know. Something I need to search up another time. Anyway, thank you guys for coming on out. I said that already. Ugh, I can't think. Anyway, thank you to the raiders who raided here tonight, and also thank you everyone who joined in on said raids. Very much appreciated. Braining is not braining today, apparently. Does my brain ever brain? That's the more important question. Alright, I think we just have our gold and platinum tier members left. We have Ash as our gold member, and we have Ashley, aka Little Ball of Fun, Heather Flanagan, and Mike Flanagan as our platinum members. So all that's left is to find a raid target. A raid target, as I call it. Who's live? Somebody tell me who's live. Okay. Okay, this might be a good choice if I don't see anyone else that I have for sure not raided in a while. Okay. Okay, we got options. We have options. I'm just trying to think. How long have you been live? A while. You've definitely been live longer. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go to this person. All right, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I get it. I got it. Don't you worry about me, because I got it. I was up my voice. It just got... Apparently I'm 70 years old, and that's why I talk like this. Alright. Target. We have one. Y'all ready for this? We're gonna go raid Lens of Truth, who is currently playing some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Let's go raid him by using the hashtag LeoRaid to let him know where we all came from. But guys, that is going to do it for this streaming vid. Let me know in the comments below what other games you'd like me to play. But until then, I'm Tom Leo. You've been amazingly fantabulous people, and I'm signing off. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you on the next stream. Peace.